Come to bask in the glow of the moon. Copper for your thoughts.
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not... It's one thing to make such a sacrifice in the pursuit of such a pack, but to do so in order to escape one. Truly.
Will gave up his father to have freedom. Especially if the old Duke's fall means his rise.
The devil do make a...
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets in. I beg your forgiveness for... From now on, Oh, I almost forgot. Will sold his father's life for his freedom. Just because he's not my pet, the absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. No one crosses the Hell's Children without I'd have thought you'd figured by now. The dead three in that bulging brain of... Savor her company. My mistress can be so... The 9 hells of Beator. I call the first hell my home. Avernus. My mistress Zara... The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself. If I deem you were... Correct. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of... I woke in that damned pod. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead. Why? I'm supplying Will with every... I tell you what, when the time comes...
I did not know Duke Ravengard that well. I am sure Will knows that. But we would do well to remind him, when his days grow dark. Hope. The very hook from which... But if Mizora means to linger with us, I mean to find out if devils do indeed sleep. And just how heavily.
Let's talk.
Will sacrificed his own father. I hope freedom from the Pact is worth it to him. I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into... Not quite. Above all else, we should look for someone to point me in the right direction. Otherwise, we'll have little recourse. Worm's Crossing is a choke point. Most people seeking entry to the city...
You smell very delicious, but...
How did you... Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his Netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. Its rebellion against Orin and Gortash has been fierce, even as it executes their final orders. Once those orders are complete, there is a good chance it will break free.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. The very same Duke Stelmane, as she was known in Baldur's Gate. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you. In a way, but not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. Close enough, I hope, that I can ask you to reconsider your position regarding your physical form. I know it is no easy choice for you, but we, not to mention the Elder Brain itself. Another quake.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but I'll be here.
Hey, soldier. Really? Really?
Yes. Leader.
Vosta, how we get it? It is done. A welcome. Shook. As you said.
This vessel is at thy disposal. This soul awaits. This vessel is at this soul. Have a lot on my mind, and well, in it.
No one stopped me yet.
This ought to be good.
No time to rest.
My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
I've got a long road ahead.
What now?
Yes?
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Let me guess, you need something.
Looking ahead.
This kitchen needs sweeping. Where's that lazy fountain got to?
You kill the rats, yes? And do not worry.
Hello, servant ape. Yeah.
Also back again? Oh, kill those rats.
Hello. Then consider it yours, love.
in the Gazette, yeah. You're that rotter from the front page.
I heard her guts were placed on the ground in the shape of the Absolute's mark.
They always said the elf soul was haunted. Now it's doubly so.
I'm never eating at the elf soul again. What if there were bits? Ugh. I'm sure she'll have...
Stay clear now. I don't want any of that trouble I read about. Just stay for me walk. No trouble.
He's not been near a rain for a month.
Right, exactly as your nana made me.
Thank the gods. I should have known you'd make it to the city all right. I'm shocked by my good fortune, quite honestly. Rent, of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
Exactly as your nana made me. Never felt so liberated.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Well, that ends not as bad as it could have.
A suggestive nod. used in singles, you're right.
That's curious.
I fear not, my child. Your can't give me her.
My mum's down there. I put a candle in the box with her.
Her rites will be sent. Her body made one with the soul.
Of course.
Oh, not too. I'm standing downwind.
Oh, I get it. You're scared.
The devil's faith.
Chase the gelatinous cube in the alley. Can you believe it? Hang on. You're...
Cults come and go, and so do adventurers. The Gazette never prints anything that'll affect us regular folk. It's all a distraction.
It was another day in the City of Lies, Baldur's Gate, where the people begged for justice. Two heroes were fated to cross paths that day. Their eyes met. Destiny was calling. Strangers? Only in a fool's definition of the word. It was the start of something incredible. Two heroes on the hunt for justice, no matter the cost. All the Tall One had to do was say yes. The Tall One had failed the first test. They lacked, perhaps, it was...
Prints anything that'll